And it's already, Merab's that guy. He's that guy. This isn't his first altercation. I don't know if you guys noticed at the press conference yesterday too. To the right, somebody yelled something. He's in the middle of a conversation. He looked like he's trying to see who said that. Like what? You're going to run over there and you're going to fight this guy too? It's just, it's the way he is. He's built that way. And I don't know if you saw, but he wasn't sitting in the regular fighter section. We had to move him over. I had to move the other two guys over at our table. It's, you know, we try to diffuse this stuff before it happens. And tonight we had a good game plan. I didn't think he'd get into a fight walking out with Aljamain, but.
Do you think there's a chance he's kind of intimidated by this Umar fight though, right? He seems to really not want this fight or doesn't feel like Umar deserves it. Do you think there's some mind games going on here, or do you think Umar might be in his head?
Listen, I don't think that any of these guys are afraid of anybody. I'm sure there's certain guys they'd rather wait to fight, and you know they all have their reasons or whatever. But to say that Merab's fighting people in the fucking stands, okay? Merab would get in a fight in the middle of the fighter section. That's why we moved him over to the left. So I wouldn't say that any of these guys are afraid of anybody or any fight. But, you know, fighters are a paranoid bunch. You know, there's always some conspiracy against them, whether it's us or other people. Or we make fights that people want to see. They win or lose the fights on their own. But they are conspiracy theory. They always think that somebody is against them. And maybe that's what they need to do to have that mental thing to go out and do what they do. He's my mini Strickland without the mouth. What do? Let him buy the pay-per-view, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You can't keep fighting with fucking fans. It's going to cost you a lot. You can do it. It's going to cost you a lot of money, right? And, you know, I don't know. Listen, man, I say it all the time. We're in the fucking fight business. This happens. We got to deal with it. Tonight we tried. I took Islam. We took Islam and we took, Poirier. Not Poirier. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't, but you do. Took them out, put them at the table, moved Merab over to the other side, had Umar and his crew over in the middle, and we still had problems. We still couldn't, you know. We do our best. I didn't even know Nate Diaz was coming yesterday, threw a water bottle at Islam, I don't know why. But listen, if you guys knew fucking this much of what goes on behind the scenes, you would wonder why we do this for a living.